Well, hello, people. Forgot to put my headphones on, that's important. Okay, we need to spam the universe and tell people that this thing right here is happening. Lest they don't know, and that'll be terrible. That'll be the worst thing, as a matter of fact. Did I spell wooden right? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Hello, peeps. Okay. What the hell is happening here? I go here. Have I forgotten anything? I don't think so. Doop. And over here. Do the sound check. 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 Okay, and there's the ad for the monitor. So, hello, driver. Hello, the lost daughter. How are we doing today, peeps? I'm doing good. I got woken up at 4 a.m. by people going like, whoop. And do you ever have the thing where like you're having a dream and like you get woken up by something that like you think is part of the dream? That's what happened. It was like, I don't remember the specifics, but yeah, that whoop just fit into the dream perfectly. Gonna be back later making food. Sugar happened. Yeah, alright. Specifics, but yeah, that whoop just fit into the dream perfectly. Okay. And I have alarming news for you people. Hello, the color orange. Alarming news. I've had a haircut. I have scalped myself. So, yeah. I look a lot smaller on camera because my hair was very long and fluffy. But it's summer down here in beautiful Aotearoa, New Zealand. And that means it's gonna get hot, hot, hot. And I don't want to be... Orange, that was exactly the reaction I was hoping for. My dad is disappointed in me. He actually gave me money to get a proper haircut, and I just chickened out at the last second, thought like, but I like doing it myself. I offered to pay him back, and he said, no, you invest it, and like, wait for your hair to grow back, and then get a good haircut. But I like this, it's very cool, it's very convenient. Okay, let us... delicious lettuce. Look at some how our vehicles, shall we? Okay, there's not that many to go through. I think we're gonna do about an hour of going through them, and I forgot to link to the spreadsheet again. In setting up for the stream, there's always like, have I forgotten anything? Have I forgotten anything? And the answer is yes. You keep forgetting to go find the spreadsheet, which is important. Right. Here is the spreadsheet, and I'm going to copy the link and post it. Hello, John McFist. I tend to sleepwalk, so I wake up under strange circumstances, lol. Oh, dear. Sorry to hear that. How dangerous is that, actually? Like, I think you've heard... You hear stories of people, like, sleepwalking, like, into garbage chutes and off cliffs and stuff like that, so... Hope nothing like that has happened to you, or will happen to you. Right. Spreadsheet. It's important. And pin. There we go. And let us switch over to our custom campaign. Hello, Stalker91. I just checked the last stream video. You didn't check my Giza Urion stream? Oh dear. I once played Dark Souls 3 while sleepwalking. I'm not even kidding. Wow. I can't even play it awake. We were just having a conversation for the general chat for the CC about how much deco hiding is acceptable on turret gaps. Oh, I'd have to see what you're talking about it. Polish or white? Wheatum. I don't know what that means. I hope that is a good word. I hope that is a flattering word. Okay, custom campaigns, Plutono test 4. My forehead is massive, I've just learned. Or my hairline is receding. Either or. Both of them are the same thing. The one that sparked the discussion, I think, is too much. Alright, well... Alright, so a rough guideline for, like, any decoration is that they should be able to see what the craft actually is and what it's actually made of. Saying that, there's at least one Stone Knight vehicle, which is decoed to look like heavy armor, and I think in retrospect, I need to go back and, like, change that, because that's possibly too much. Okay, let us go... Where are we? We're around here. I prefer to hang out... Let's hang out over here, shall we? I love this feature, where you can just teleport around. I can't believe I played like 5,000 hours of this game without knowing about the warp button. It's a simple hello. Okay, got it. Thank you. It's a word. It's on the internet, so someone is offended by it. That is distressingly true. I think I know the one. The crescent-shaped plane, yeah? Yep. Hello, awesome puppy. What up? We are gonna look at awesome planes with my debatably awesome new haircut. And let's go here and look over here. And Stalking91, I know, submitted a bunch of stuff. Right, so the Icalreg, I believe, was submitted already. Was it rejected? I don't even remember. I think the Icalreg... Yeah, here it is. I think it's like, it's just the updated version. So, let's see. Block 2. I remember this. Whoops, wrong fleet colors. Let's have a look here. What's changed, actually? I need to... Hang on. I need to go look at the, at the Who's a What's It. I remember this, actually. Like, hold on. Hold on. Where is the Icalreg? It used to be... It's somewhere... There it is. Let's see it fight itself. I actually don't... I'm not sure what's changed. Yay, let's go over here. Let's go have a squiz. Visually, very similar. I think this one... Interesting. This one's been painted. I think that's the most obvious difference. The Who's a What's It sounds like what the Stone Knight will create after downloading Dr. Seuss books, yeah? Oh, neat one. Neat! So we got Glacave stuff on here. It's like, oh wow, look at the fire on this. Oh, this one? Alright, so the Icalreg is, Oh, those are missile launchers, not the other thing. I'm not sure who's winning here. So we got the Icalreg Block 2. The old Icalreg is winning. I don't know. I don't know about this. What's going on here? Who made this? This is, Biliathanu is Zanu, which is a hard username. I don't know. How is this different from... Hang on. You know what I should do? I should go in the workshop and look it up. Steam Jet plane, but I couldn't, so maybe someone will make it for me. Don't count on that. Don't count on that at all. Whee! Alright, so you Icalreg Block 2. Don't mind me. I'm gonna go hang out on the workshop for a little while. Soothing music. Doot. So, most recent. And it's over here. This is by Flamer Cody 12. More accurately portrays. Along the deck says now. Reduce the small missile interceptor count. Okay. Diff flat cannons with purposely bad angles. Alright. Okay, so it's got less small missiles. Gotcha. Alright, in that case. Hold on. Everybody turn off for a second. And we're gonna repair everything. And I just want to see here what's what. So if we go here, nope, if we go Shift E, block counter, and if we go here, small launcher. Alright, it's got 8 of them, so I believe small rail launcher is something we also need to look at. Well, I mean, small launcher, it has 8 of them. And over here, block counter. It has 4 of them. Honestly, it didn't actually need to, oh, wait, no. Single gantry rail launcher. Oh, right. Wait, this is more, technically. Huh. I don't know. I guess we could just say it's updated, you know? It does look prettier. I do appreciate that. This turret, by the way, is extraordinarily vulnerable because it's not actually in the deck. Let's get you up and out of the water. There we go. I don't know, some more deco on this would probably work. Just to... That turret well is very square. I like this thing. It's like a Star Destroyer, but like a grubby one. Alright. So... Eucaloric block 2, just see here. It's got to be full, damn it. And save here. And we're going to put it over here, because it is an airship. And just to check. Yep. And we'll just change this to be Eucalrig. Whoop. And updated. Why not? Why not, I say? Whoop. And now we can read, and that's very nice. Ugh, my nose is itchy. Ugh. I'm going to look over Seoul Republic Craft today. Nope, today is Hawa. Today is looking over Hawa stuff and building Hawa stuff if we have time. A wet destroyer, yeah. Back with noodles, yeah. Go wooden Star Destroyer, yeah. You reckon Cody is a fan of Star Wars? I think they might be. Or rather, like, I don't know. I need to make more Star Destroyers. It's like a canoe, but like just the front bit. Which is something I approve of. Alright, so that's the first one. It's just an update. And go over here. Whoa, the Douglasy. I think... Who made this? Alright. People... Oh, thank you so much, people who responded to my cries for jet planes. Orang! This is your stuff. This is an A10, basically. There's lore on this, actually. I'll read it out. Whoops, hold on. Where's this? The Douglasy. Da-da-da. Still learning phase when it comes to jet-powered aircraft. One of those experimental examples. Do-do-do. Yay! Awesome. And it operates in pairs, which is lovely. It's a nod to the fact that, like, this was bought from the Seoul Republic, or at least the chassis was, which I like that. There's interaction between factions. This is pretty good. Nice, means I got more time to fix the Firehawk. Yep, you got time. Oh, you got a bunch of time, don't worry. Okay. Hoi hoi, hello Elieval. Alright, let's combat test this thing. This looks good. Let's have a look at the internals. Oh, lots of applique on the wings. To protect it. Actually, hold on a minute. So that's reinforced wood, applique panel. That's actually quite a good way to get a thicker wing without making it too thick. Me likey. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. I need to build cockpits like this. Actual cockpits. Like, as opposed to what I usually do, which is not actual cockpits. Okay. And we've got, what is that? Interesting. It's got a lot of wooden block spam. Hold on. Let's see how much deco is on this. It's a lot of deco, but yeah, not unreasonable. You don't need to spam wooden blocks like this. This is perhaps excessive. We could tidy that up a little bit. And we got... Oh, we got a steam jet. Oh, interesting. That's actually a really handy thing to have for planes, just so they can get themselves up and out of the water, or out of space. Whee! How many boilers is this? This is 1, 2, 3... 3 boilers. Yeah, that'll do. Me likey. And that actually has an AI controller. Sweet. Alright, let's combat test this thing. Consider that question too. How a day, yeah. For a plane about 130k, does it need to spawn in a squadron, or should it have a sub-vehicle? I think, use your judgment. I think, if it's like, 130k is a big plane, so I would say it should have a little sub-vehicle. It could have a little escort plane. What do I want to do here? So the Douglasy is around 69,000 materials. For a squad, let's test it against... Ah, let's test it against the Drosera, see how it does. And then we'll test it against a plane. Uh-oh, it's not an especially fast jet. What are these? These are torpedoes by the looks of them. These are indeed torpedoes. Whoops. I didn't even look at the APS on this because it does have them. Whee! Oh yeah, the Drosera needs to be upgraded to not fire its torpedoes at aircraft. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Drosera actually has pretty decent AA, because it's got fast shells and they're heat shells to boot. Whee! Alright, we got a jet torpedo bomber. Jolly good. We like that. We like that. Hmm. Whee! I wonder if that thing... Let's see how this survived that. It's currently... Well, it's still moving. Okay. Alright, yeah, these are functional planes. These are nice and functional. Not too difficult. That's like... What would these guys be? I'd say... Easy or perhaps regular. Let's go see what's... Let's go see what's on these, hold on, let's destroy this firstly. Are the missiles invisible is the question. No, they're not. Let's see, does this have a signal processor on it? No, it doesn't. So, yeah, it's, yeah, I'd say this is like an interesting, this doesn't have a one turn. And usually you'd want to stick, one turns on a... What the hell? Well, that's glitched out. And designer only, repair all. Yeah, I'd say this is an easy torpedo bomber. Let's just spawn all this in again. And just make sure that... Okay, perfect. Alright. The Glassy is gonna be... Jet torpedo bomber easy, so... Or just regular. Yeah, we'll stick it as a regular for now. I don't know, like, the difference between easy and regular is kind of hard to pin down sometimes. Steamjet? My bag's heard? What? Consider that question too. Yoink went from the Henry One collection? Yeah. A10s are slow. About what I was aiming for. Well, jolly good, you nailed it. Okay, let's go. Whoops. Let's go put these guys where they live now. Planes... And moving right along. Look at that. Doing super well. And this is a frigate destroyer. Who made this? Unpainted. Very no... Oh dear. Byzantine Sea Stalker. I would like to remind people that the rule state is that... hold on. Right, so vehicles must be painted in fleet colors. So you can't just send an unpainted thing in and expect me to respond well to it. So there's a note for you there. Also, that is really ugly. Really ugly. Transparent clips. Is it worth it trying to fix this? No. No, it is not. Sorry, Byzantine Sea Stalker. You gotta read the rules, dude. Gotta read the rules. And this is... Yeah, nah. Nope. Sorry. Sorry. Nope. And... Oh my god. Okay, this is Byzantine Sea Stalker. Is this thing... functional? Barely. This is... What the hell am I looking at here? No, we've got a torpedo bomber, which is much nicer than this. So again, sorry. Sorry. Nope. And we got the branch now. So let's see. What's this? This is a little thing. This is a weird little thing. My goodness. What is this going for? What spot is this going for? We've actually full up on, like, PT boats and corvettes and stuff like that for how we don't need any more. So, I'm not sure what this was going for. Raydreamer 2. Yep. This is small, yeah. Okay, this is, I do like the fact that it's using a custom propeller. You don't see that on ships very often, even though I use them all the time. Handy just for getting your craft, like, well, so they don't slow down if they get launched into the air, which does happen, and good for if they beach themselves, but, I don't know, let's combat test this. This is so tiny. What even is this weapon? Is that... That is a cram cannon. A tiny cram cannon. I kind of like this thing's style, I'm just not sure where it will fit at all. Let's spawn this in against something really small. And annoying. What do we have? The thing is we can't... Alright, you know what I'll do? I'll spawn... Hang on, like, you know, hold on. Let's see here. Let's spawn it against a Kermit. Spawn it against a tadpole, actually. Right. Yep, it's got one of them early crams. Looks like firing restrictions. No, it is set. Just not set very well. Oh dear. No missile defense at all. I don't think so. 360 radars meant the crams. What are the deco things? Actually, that is a good point. If nothing else, we should see what the deco things are. It looks like mostly... Right, so that, it looks like... We've got a laser, small barrel, laser, small barrel... What, 2 of them? Right, so it's like... Oh, hold on. Laser, small barrel, heavy barrel, end is there and apparently invisible. And another one over there. Actually, no, it's not invisible. It's like, just... Deco is sometimes weird. And actually, I'm going to prefab this barrel later. So, who made this? Ray Dreamer? Alright, so I'm not accepting this craft, but I am accepting the hell out of this cram barrel. So, cram Tetris. Cram barrels. Ray. Whoops. Ray Ray Dreamer. Deco. Barrel. There we go. Right, so, sorry, not accepting this boat because we have enough small boats for Hawa as it is. Just to give you an idea, we have a whole bunch of like gunboats, PD boats, corvettes, frigates, and it's kind of the medium-sized stuff we need a little bit more of, and 2 light carriers is what Hawa really needs right now. So, terribly sorry, but the Branch, it's a good name though, the Branch. And then we have some more stuff for jets. They do look neat, yeah. Building a triple-hull police hybrid cruiser needs 3... Okay, that... Nice one, Nova. It is adorable, so it's a shame. I do like it, it just doesn't have a place in the campaign, really. Alright, so we've got the Sitka Squadron. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is... this is someone... make an equivalent of the flying squirrel by the looks of it. Sitka. Let me just check what the Sitka is. Sitka... Plant? Oh, it's a Sitka spruce. It's a kind of spruce. Got it. Okay, let's see here. What is this thing even armed with? It is armed with radar-guided missiles, which means it would be a... It would be a jet fighter, actually. Huh. Let's see here. Or a jet... More of a jet bomber, by the looks of it, perhaps. Yes. I don't know how good this thing will be against other aircraft, so we'll have to see. 200k could work with some A. Okay. It's too annoying. If it's too annoying to get in, I'll understand. Double Jacker Jet, yep. Okay, so... Hold on, we need to actually spawn the thing in. I need to stand up straight. Like so. And so it's around... Hold on. It's around 59k, so let's spawn in something that's around 59k. Spawn it in against the Posea. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. Alright, I don't think these things will ever get hit because they just drive like crazy. Oh, these are like the flying squirrels, but worse. Oh, yeah. Ships are gonna have a bad time with these guys. Oh, yeah. These are like perhaps expert bombers. Because they drive like nuts. Show name again? Poaceae. Hope that's the name. Yeah, these might be godly planes, yes. Alright, I just want to see how well they do against... let's see. I want to see how well they do against other aircraft. So let's do against... Let's just have a whole spawn of Lamum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this might be a stalemate. I'm not sure like these guys will be able to hit each other at all. Although, saying that... Boing. Oh, border stretch. Good idea. Ah, help! Where am I? I need to lock onto the... This thing was upside down. This thing was upside down. Nice cut, by the way. Thank you, 3D Wrecker. And Border Wisdom and Border... Why do people trigger all those things at once? The Border Wisdom is... I should go... and set... If you are running a stream... It is a good idea to set a limit on how many things someone can do all at once, because then they will do it all at once, and that will be awkward. You will feel rushed on stream. Has anybody hit anything yet? Yeah, these guys aren't fighters. These are bombers, really. Funny how your alerts automatically space them out, though. Thank goodness. Okay, bye 3D Wrecker. Just tuning in to give that juicy ad revenue. Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you. I will be able to buy edible canoes. Why edible canoes? That's weird. Made shorter and I can remove the lambs. That is probably too big. Like, also, I really actually am not a fan of people repurposing craft they already have for this campaign. Read the rules and build specifically to the rule set and to the faction, because those are the things that more consistently get in and are just better for it. Like, you can tell if something's been repurposed. So, no, sorry Nova, like, build something from scratch for this, please. Just to be safe. I'm sorry, but you have to ask. Have you played Starfield? What is your wisdom about finding girlfriend? Well, bearing in mind that my relationship experience is not great. I've had one girlfriend ask and dated another girl, like, very briefly. Also, these, I should talk while I work. So these guys are... Let's just check that their resources are correct. They're not. And we're gonna do that. So... If you want to find a girlfriend, step one is don't worry about it. You do not need a partner to be happy or fulfilled in life. A partner is something you get as an extra layer of happiness once you've already found happiness and fulfillment in life. Which means you'll be able to see them with clear eyes and a clear head. Because a relationship, shockingly, does not make you happy. If you're miserable... A relationship is not gonna make you any less miserable, because the things making you miserable are still gonna be there, and you can't expect someone else to fix it for you. It just doesn't work like that. So step one, don't worry about it so much. Step 2, meet lots of new people. Oh, hey, thank you for the subscription, Primus. Back into the FTD phase. Hey. What was I talking about? Alright, so meet lots of people. And be blunt, be honest, be direct. And don't expect them... This goes for all genders, actually. Don't expect them to make the first move. They probably won't. So yeah. Like... Just ask, and remember to know... Remember, the default answer is no, so be prepared for a no, and be cool about it. Like, be cool with rejection. One of the least attractive things in a human being is not being able to take no for an answer. I can tell you straight up, everyone hates that. Women especially hate that. So, yeah. How do I summarize what I just said? Firstly, you don't need a girlfriend to be happy, so don't sweat about it too much. You're not a lesser man or lesser human being if you don't have one. Case in point, single Pringle, and like all the things making me unhappy is definitely nothing to do with my relationship status. And, be upfront, be honest with your intentions, be clear about what kind of relationship you actually want, whether it's casual or more committed. And yeah, meet people. Get out, get your ass out there and meet people. And be willing to change at least a little bit if you find that special someone. I don't know, was that helpful? I hope so. Damn, some real relation advice from a Twitch streamer. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like, I've read up on this kind of thing, so... Sitka Squadron, there we go. Damn it, no. No, no. Oh, I hacked it up. Oh, I hacked it up completely. So, that's the stuff I've read, because I've been curious myself. And it turns out there are actual relationship experts out there who are like scientists and psychologists who study this kind of thing. And that's what they say. So, that's not personal experience. That is me being a big nerd going online and thinking like, alright, what do the people who actually know what they're talking about, what are they saying? And that's what they say. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. Did I miss anything? Nova Galaxy, can I see a ship within the 200k range? Sure. Alright, just for you, Nova. Did we put that there? Yes, we did. So for Hawa, what is a ship within the 200k range? A ship, specifically. Let's see here... within the 200k range. Alright, the Haugen is actually a ship. Let's actually spawn that in on my team so we can sit on it. So yeah, this is a fun thing because it explodes. Whee! This thing's probably gonna need some deco at some point. But yeah, it's quite plain now that I'm looking at it. But, yeah. Something like this, something in this size range would be fitting for Hawa, I'd say. Nice asymmetry right there, got some large missiles. Okay, moving right along. 200k blocks? Yeah, 200k blocks is too much. Like, yeah, the block limit is 30k, just so everyone's aware. 3 carriers might be enough. Thinking 3 carriers might be enough for a faction? That'll be plenty, yeah. Rejected, do not get better. Take the rejection as opportunity to prove and mature. Well said, Last Starter. That applies to asking someone out, and also for submitting a vehicle for a custom campaign in FTD. It's weird how these things overlap. Our ships are big because wood. How long are you going to be streaming for today? I usually stream for about 2 hours, so we're about half an hour in. So, it usually goes a little bit over sometimes. Alright, so we've got the Triplaris, and this is Byzantine Sea Stalker, and... I don't mean to pick on anyone, but Deacon's Christmas, this is ugly. Like, here's the thing about getting craft accepted for anything in a campaign. Quality is better than quantity. I'd rather you put work into a craft, making sure it's... like, it performs the way you want it to, for whatever difficulty level you want it to be at, that it looks pretty, that it fits the faction, rather than, like, just making a whole bunch of things and hoping I'd be nice to you, because there's no guarantee that this is the same thing again. Did I download this twice? Nope. Go away. Go away. Did I download duplicates of this? Yeah, no. No. And that's actually it. So we've gotten... How many new things in here? I think it's like 3. So Byzantine Sea Stalker, I'm sorry, dude. You gotta put more effort into making your craft look good, because they don't look good. Like, check the spreadsheet, see what craft have been already submitted, because they're all in the workshop, by the way, and see what level of appearance you need to get to. And that's yellow, it should be green. Not bad. So we've got the Sitka, the Douglassi, and the updated Ucalrig, and that's it. Alright, so we need to decide what we're going to be building for the rest of the stream. Let's build an attack helicopter, why not? Oh wait, no, that's not a thing. Is it? No, it's not a thing. Alright, so now what shall we do here? What are we really missing here? We need... What do we need here? Guessing Hawa is heavy armor and wood, right? Well, no, it used to be. It used to be heavy armor and wood. But turns out that's a really terrible and difficult armor combination, so we're not doing that anymore. They're just wood. Wood and reinforced wood. Do having pictures of mousy-eyed ladies help my chance of getting a craft accepted? No! Okay, let's go here. Parasocial relationships. Once I'm done with my carrots, I can see what I do. There's no obligation. And, like, yeah. Try spending like a week just decoing. Does rather. Building for the CC has made me a better builder. Building for a faction really makes you think. It does. We'll try my best. Thank you, Stork91. Do ask people if you need help. CC Discord is there. Yeah, beneficial. If you still got time to look at craft, you called it, welcome to my Firehawk. Tons of input from your point of view too. Yeah, good. Hello, Tiger Boy, and so feel free to just get inspired by builds. These best and build first just by copying bits and then starting my own craft. Last question: do you want normal World War II carrier or a hybrid carrier? Probably hybrid carrier. For Hawa, we're not going like too realistic, but it does need to look believable and plausible. And for the love of... I know you, Nova. I know you like to build really big. Like, don't build too big. Cold War weirdness. Oh, well, Hawa. And yeah, so... I'm not going to be looking at any Sowol craft because goodness knows I'm probably going to need the time for building. So, what do we want to build here? You know what I'm going to do? Because... no one's really built... Or at least... We haven't accepted anything yet... for these little emplacements, which are fortresses. So I'm going to build a little cram fortress. And see how we do. It's probably going to be, like, not too difficult, honestly. So let's go here. And let's do a fortress. Tree ICBM. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, no. People have made that, and it's awesome. Just the whole... like, you know, you deco missiles as trees and launch them at the enemy. It's great. I love it. Whoop. And let's just go reinforced wood, like so, because this is going to be a fortress. And it's going to be a very modest little fortress as well. And probably going to have some applique around there, so like so. Why is that not going according to plan? No, it has gone according to plan. Never mind. Alright, so then we're gonna have some applique. Rather just some of that. Why have I done this? I could have prefab better. There we go. Okay, all good. Dark Spark Channel to participate in 12 Depth Wars tournament if you have time. Not an ad, just invite. Jolly good. Well, tournaments are great for, like, oh, we gotta stretch. Oh, thank you, Level. Oh. Also, I don't mind. I need to get out of my comfort zone sooner rather than later. Good on you. Good on you indeed. Oh, yeah, stretching's good. Oh, stretching is so good. Oh, stretching is the best. Everyone stretch at home. Like, if you can. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to, but, like, yeah, it's good for you. In fact, I'm gonna look at the ceiling. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna look at the keyboard. There we go. There's the keyboard. Do you see this? I see it. Look to the right. Look to the left. Oh, it feels good. Oh, everything feels so good now. Feels amazing. Not lightweight alloy. I've been building with so much alloy recently that I just kind of went for that section of the build menu instinctively, and it was just... That's not correct. It simply isn't. Is that wood? Yes, it is. Okay, 2 meter slope. Fortress is taking damage because we're run out of power. No worries. I know how to fix. I know how to fix. Like so. God mode. No more damage. Okay then. Alright. What was I doing? I was doing... this. I was prefabbing like crazy. Do. Right, so we've got that little thing right there. I'm gonna put this over here. And I need to remember to put engines and stuff in here as well. Do. Alright, don't need that. I'm going to have... what am I going to have in here? Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of rubber. Rubber, I say. Actually, no, we need applique panels in here because that's... that is something that Hawa is allowed, and they kind of need it. They're way too squishy without it. Building applique panels. They are so good for things made of wood. They are so good. Use them I should. Yes, I'm Yoda. Improvising songs is very hit and miss. Old me was like, bigger is better. Oh yeah. A lot of people start out building really massive. Use whatever space I can. Yep, this is a soup can. A delicious soup can. A delicious, magical soup can. Which is probably going to be the template for a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if this is going to work very well. It might. We'll have to see. Hold on. So let's do... I gotta be honest, I don't think I've built a weapon fortress before. I've built a weapon structure. Not a fortress. Ah! Thank you for the follow. Whoever that was, you're cool and we like you. Okay, we need that. I think that was a follow. I really need to update, like, the whatchamacallit, like, the sounds that makes. The sounds and the effect and all that stuff. Wait, can I use... How I can use rubber? Yes, they can. So the only structural material they're allowed to use is wood and reinforced decking, but they're allowed to use applique panels, they're allowed to use ERA, truss blocks, surge protectors, rubber, glass, and lead and stuff like that, because it'd be... I don't know, these things, they're not really armor, they're just kind of structurally useful, if that makes sense. And I probably should also add a rule about that they're not allowed to do stupid things like use drills as armor and stuff like that, because that would be a bit much. That would be a bit silly. What do I want in life? You know what? I'm gonna be a cheeky person, and I'm gonna do this thing here. Oh, that's not an AI. That is not an AI. That's an AI. Okay, let's go here. Aim point selection. And target prioritization. So it's gonna go here. Value per range. Value per block. Value per propulsion 1. Because that's sensible target prioritization. And it's gonna go 1. Clusters, try and aim above the water. And it's gonna be a pure HE cram, so it's just gonna be nice and fun. And gonna have a fail-safe, probably minimal detection. And it's all gonna be good. Alright, so let's modify this to be better. There we go. One, two, and we're gonna do a fun thing here. Honestly, this is such a neat trick. There we go. A little space in there. And reinforced wood. Should have prefabbed that, but I didn't. Because apparently I'm silly. Okay. Okay, and all this can be room for stuff, but we also need a teeny tiny little engine here. 1, 2, Alright, let's go. What kind of engine should we have? Just something very small. Very simple. Should try doing it myself instead of making multiple larger ships I abandon halfway through. Yeah, small ships. Small anything from the depths is actually really good. If you're in a building funk, make something small and fun. And it doesn't have to be good, performance-wise or appearance-wise. It just needs to be a finished thing. How will... But without drills, how will we ever know what a hungry Howa looks like? You know what? We don't have many melee craft in this campaign, so it's actually a fair point. We can, like, you know... No particular reason why we can't have them. Alright, let's just do this, and this, and this, and... this. I don't think we're going to win if we do this. To be the smallest of things. It's a carburetor. That's like... Guys, I suspect this engine might be terrible. That's like one of the worst engines I've ever seen. But it's okay. But this thing needs so little power anyway, it doesn't even matter. In fact, it needs so little power, I'm going to put superchargers on this. I seem to have accidentally invented an engine. Wait, does that attach specifically to the top of it? Alright, let's just check. 61 of 61 power. That's all it needs, so we can actually do this. Alright, so power material cost, power. Interesting. Materials burned in X minutes. Where the hell is... Material per second is 0.03. at current output. So we need to put that under load. So maximum RPM, I'm just going to reduce that to that and that, and suddenly we have like a really damn efficient engine, honestly. And we also need ammo for this thing, I just realized. Damn it. Okay. Do nuke drones count as melee? Kind of? Kind of, but yeah, also not really. That's subjective. Alright, Glakava has the Combine. Thank you for reminding me. Not too small, though. Yeah. Alright, Border Wisdom, Stalker 91. What's Yeah, no, these are very weak engines, but this thing doesn't need a lot of power, honestly. Let's go with... What are we gonna have here? We're gonna have one solitary little ammo barrel. Alright, Border Wisdom, what's a wise thing for Border to say? Man, I don't know. Don't do what I'm doing and put an ammo box right in front of the AI, because I think that might be bad. I think that might be a bad thing to do. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be a super basic-ass thing. We're gonna have a lovely little... Alright, why are you not gifting materials? Is it because you're nowhere to be seen? Alright, I'm also gonna just set the behavior. So, point at... And yes, you can reverse, turn on spots at stationary. Combat distance is gonna be about... I don't know, 500 meters. And altitude relative to sea level, ignore altitude. That's not relevant for a fortress. And fortress maneuver, adjustments. And minimum 5, 5, 10. And... There we go. Honestly, this can go a bit lower. 1, 1... Whoops. 2. Even lower. 3. There we go. Boing. It's stretch time. So it'll still kill your AI. Yeah, so... I should probably do a better job of this, but... Stretching. Stretching. Let's see if I can kiss my own foot. No, I can't. I'm gonna break my hips trying. Ah! Okay, maybe I should try wrapping my AI in ammo then. Don't do that! Doesn't really have any truly safe spots to store ammo. Don't sound sure, it might be good. Don't punch people with nuclear arms, there will be blowback. Yeah. Mainframe actually does a little tiny bit of HE damage when it does, because it should probably set off the ammo. Does it? I mean, it does pop, so... Hold on. There's a way of... I want to test that. Let's go here, mainframe, and death ray. So if we do that... Alright, we're in God mode. It does. Health is... How about that? It does do a tiny bit of HE damage. Is it enough to set off an ammo block, though? Let's test that. Let's do some science while we're here. Stretching is important. I just had to spend over a week on muscle relaxants and painkillers because I pulled more than one muscle and sprained a toe. Yeah, it's no joke. It's really no joke. Remember to put nukes in your ammo for funny? Not this time, but good point. That would be funny. That's my EMP backward. Sometimes cause planes to explode and just being AI dead. Yeah, sometimes it does that. Hold on, let's check something here. Is this EMP susceptible? No, it isn't. Hold on. So if I do this... Whoops. Oh my... It can set them off! It can... An AI mainframe detonation can set off an ammo barrel! Holy crap! It can't... That's nuts! Wow! We've learned something here, people! Interesting! Alright, so you can't... So, not only can you not put ammo next to your AI because the ammo will explode and kill the AI, an EMP surge could blow up the AI mainframe and set off a chain reaction in your ammo. Wow! PAC stands for, PAC stands for Particle Accelerator Cannon. So it's like a sciencey particle accelerator, except the particle gets flung out the front as a projectile. A theoretical weapon in real life, but in From the Depths, it's pretty good. Oh, testing. Can we test if having a surge protector bridge can force EMP damage to reverse course? I'm not sure what you mean. And no. What is the CC called in the workshop? I have a couple of craft that I need to test in the region, see if they maneuver properly. It's Plutono. So Plutono Test 4 is the world we're currently in, and you should be able to find it. So if I type in Plutono, and specifically planet. Yep, Plutono Test 4 by Henry Wong 32. It's there. It is very much there. Alright, let's build a cram cannon, shall we? So let's have a 3x3 turret. And, oh, I just remembered something. So let's go here. That is controlled. Perfect. Actually, just for funny, I'm just gonna do that. Altitude bracket range. Yep. And what are we gonna? This is gonna be a very basic as cram cannon, I do have to say. Huh. I did not think this through. This might have to be a deck cram, honestly. Let's go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to be a naughty, naughty boy and make this a little taller. So we actually have room for the cram cannon. Because currently we don't have enough room for the cram cannon, and that's bad. Going to go as far as to say is that's bad. One guy genuinely took a beam to the head. Whoa. We probably referred to the man who had his hands in an accelerator when someone unknown to. Okay, I need to read back. Saying the theoretical. Just wait till I point a line hack at you. Please don't. Now you can actually make C4 from the depths. Holy crap, you can. Reverse course how? EMP can't pass through the same block more than once. Yeah, no, that's known. Right, but a surge projector breaks from EMP, so it tries to cross, the block breaks, and then it has to go around to another side? Nope. That's not how EMP works. If you, meaning that, like, if the... It'll just pass through it. It'll destroy it and carry on. That's how EMP works. It can still jump gaps through blocks it passes through and still destroys. So there's no need to test that. I've seen that. Okay, if you like learning about accents like that, tell about Plainly Difficult on YouTube. Okay. Alright. Anyone seen the line in Japan that has its own anime opening? What? Oh yeah, speaking of, I was informed the other day that the Vatican has an anime mascot right now. And it's one of those things that, like, in this misinformation age we live in, you kind of do a double take and are like, wait, what? No way that's true. People are making it up. But no, it's true. They've got a little... They have a little... have a little Catholic anime girl mascot, which is actually super cute and wholesome. It's just that, like, in the news article I read, like, the cardinal or whatever, who's, like, being photographed next to this cute little thing, it's the most unflattering photo because here's the thing about, like, I guess religious figures in general, like, it's a bunch of old men at the top, and the guy looks like an absolute... I don't know, he looks mummified, almost. Not to age shame or, like, body shame anyone, but, like, just the contrast of this crusty old-ass, like, Catholic official next to this adorable little chibi plushie is just, like... That's undermining the marketing a little bit, isn't it? Oh, dear. That is terrible. But... Alright, which direction is front again? Hold on. I forgot which end is the front here. Alright, so front is that way. I think that's the front of the turret. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. How about it was? I found that you add lore channel in your CC. Can we suggest something for lore, or is it just newsreel for lore? Huh? I mean, you could suggest lore, but it might not get in. It's just, yeah. Explode, chain react, explode. EMP is an electric input, effectively C4. Yep. Calculator is trying to appeal to the youth. Yes. Everything is good until R34 artist didn't expect this. I mean, let's not even go there with, what the sleazy side of the internet will do with that adorable little Catholic mascot. I'm not a particularly huge fan of the Catholic Church, to put it mildly, but still. I do hate how the internet has an unfortunate habit of taking something wholesome and then making it sordid just because it can. It's like, I don't know, it bums me out sometimes. Let's do this. I actually want to see... Alright, I'm going to see if this turret can even rotate the way I've built it. Hopefully it can. And yes, I armor my turrets. Probably too much. Because I'm a blinking silly billy. Thankfully, you can do this with 3x3 turrets. Oh, that turns. That turns! It's beautiful. Okay, let's go. Work in progress. Unnamed craft. WIP. Cram. Fortress. Turret. So, that is work in progress. And destroy all vehicles, and I will put some television on for you, fine people. Yeah. Absolutely cursed. Yeah. The church's young people who could have promoted it. Yes, like... I don't know. I don't know how well the Catholic Church is doing in terms of, I don't know, membership and revenue and all that stuff, but this feels desperate. I have little sympathy, but the mascot doesn't deserve what happened. Yeah. What kind of turret is this? It's gonna be a cram turret. Okay. Hello, Necro Pro Gaming. You're just in time for an ad break, sorry to say, but we are going to fling... let's set up a themed fight, shall we? Let's spawn in a crap ton of things against the Salix. The Salix is fun. The Salix is probably the nastiest craft that Hauer has, actually, at the moment. Let's go with... what is that? 500k. We're going to spawn in something over there. And we're going to spawn in a whole bunch of Amphitaswa designs. Let's spawn in... how many? Let's spawn in... 2 Bulldog Bats. 3 Caimans. And see what happens. I'm going to lock onto the back of a Salix turret. Just to see... what happens. This is probably the one that'll blow up the least. And... whoop! Or I could do that. Whee! Or I could just zoom out and watch the carnage. Right. Ad break! When is the next Paterno Workshop submission stream? This is it. You're watching it, yeah. Is this a CC? Yes, it is. If you can see the Discord, Canoemageddon, even though the name is actually changed to Paterno. Currently working on my boat for a seal. Got the blah, 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 blah. Different stages, 3 different submissions. Alright. Ad time. Brace yourselves. Actually, I should turn my face off. Now you see me, and now you don't. Ta-da! Ah! No, I clicked off the thing. I clicked off OBS. Oh no. And don't hit the end stream button for the love of everything. Okay. I'm so organized. I'm good at this. I'm good at this, I swear. Hopefully this has all the action in it. Unpause, 2 minutes of ads. Be back with you shortly. Whee! Well, bollocks. Damn it. It's always a gamble to, see what's happened on screen. Alright, well, sorry about that, people who were not subjected to ads. You got to see the beautiful ocean. I forgot how good the bulldog bat looks. And the caimans are actually holding their own, by the looks of it. Let's see here. Oh. I could have sat on the Salix this whole time. I spawned it on my team. Whee! Whoops, looks like something exploded. Whee! Wow, one of the bulldogs got its wings blown off. This feels like those wildlife cam streams. Sorry about that. Alright, what has chat been saying? I need to turn my face back on. I just remembered... Ah! There I am. Ah! I clicked on the wrong thing. Clicked on the tempter. Okay, Vorgenstar can't seem to find the axe head for the clacave in the workshop. Was it named something else? The axe head I think was... I think I made that, so it's not on the workshop. 2 tanks, I want to finish trying to find the designs people are using for them. Yeah, so the axe head isn't on the workshop. I can put it on there if you'd like. Not the probably the most variable. Yeah, get back here, water. Yeah, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. This is cool though. I do like the Salix. It's Salix. I don't know. It's a cool craft. I like it. Cheers, folks. I should really keep a water bottle like on hand on stream, but I don't want to. Also, I've forgotten. Does the Salix just have diff guns, or is it No, it does not. It has actually, yeah, this thing is this is a big fella. Big fella with a lot of guns. Probably the most battleshipy of hovercraft, to be perfectly honest with you. Who made this? Who made the Salix? Oh, some anonymous hero. Anyway, let's get back to building our thing, shall we? Okay, just wanted to see where the regular difficulty fell so I could base off good or tanks. Good on you, yes. Heard wood was the plan for today? Yes! Hello, Rawston! Let's have a shout out for Rawston in chat, shall we? Rawston, who I keep... whoops, that... Why did I do that? That's weird. Okay, shout out... wow, I cannot spell anything. Shout out, did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Shout out Rawston VT. Did I spell Rawston VT right? Yes, I did. Yay! Heard wood was the plan for today? Yes! We have gotten past the point. We've accepted 3 vehicles for the CC. Rejected a whole bunch more, unfortunately, but we're going to be building a little cram fortress turret-y thing. And so far, this is what... This whole thing is less than 5,000 material so far. Although I guess the cram is going to be the expensive bit. Did a great job on the Lightning Hoods figure. Thank you, Rawston. In case anyone was wondering why Rawston wasn't joining for that, on the day of recording, Rawston had been streaming for 5 hours straight. He was knackered, and so he needed to go rest, and that's fine. And it looks like the faction overview is to go. I'm going to be riding solo. And ironically, the one faction overview video, the Deepwater Guard one, which Rawston would have been perfect for, I was an antisocial moron, and it didn't occur to me to ask him along. So, if we ever redo that one, I will get Rawston on board for that. By the way, Border, for the emplacement, maybe add like a dock and a little house to act as a way to get on it. Good idea. Little busy. Do appreciate the 2 I got to do with you. Yeah, I appreciate it too. It was good. The Twin Guard one was like, I love those 2 videos. They're so good. I got to whine about robots for like an hour. So it was a good time. Alright, let's do a cram turret. Do I feel like making 3D Tetris, or are we going to... I think actually we're not going to do 3D Tetris for this. We are going to be, oh, so naughty And of course, I am going to make a delightful pancake here, because I can! And you can't stop me! Mwahahaha! Also, I forgot which side of this is the front. That's embarrassing for me. There we go. Wooden armor. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Okay. Nanomachine, son. Have any of you made a small speedboat? Multiple times, yeah. They're not particularly useful in the campaign. They are fun, though. Anyway, cannot chat for too long as I'm scriptwriting getting footage today, so I shall look. Got it! Oh yeah, Ralston has got, like... This might shock you. Ralston's got plans. Fun plans. Interesting plans. Alright, let us make a freaking cram cannon. I think maybe we'll see how this goes. This is actually a nice turret shape, what we've got here. Let's just check that it spins all the way around. Yes, it does. Perfect. Jolly good. And I'm just going to do that out of sheer habit. I'm sitting funny. Ugh. Need to catch BorderWise making small speeds points at some point. You know what? Whenever we get back to regular building streams, like, my speedboats do tend to be canoes, to the surprise of absolutely no one. But yeah, it's great fun to make a little speedboat and just watch it go zoom. And then you start combat testing it, and then you're not satisfied with it, and then eventually you give up in disgust. Because it's just not good enough for your silly meta ideas. Alright, so this cram cannon is not going to win any awards anytime soon. Although, it just occurred to me, there's things we could do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's things we could do with them, because I believe that smoke shells are something that Hawa can use. There's no reason why they shouldn't. And just a little bit of 3D Tetris on the top here. And then we're gonna have some gauge increases, just a smidge. And then we're going to do something like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do something like this. Whoops. There we go. There's our firing piece. And what is this? 1,600. Actually, you know what we can do is we can remember that. Well, remember this? Right, and now let's just... Right, now let's just figure out how this is going to work. Elevation barrel. Actually, hold on. Flash suppressor barrel first. Flash suppressor barrel is important, because it just is. Smoke shells, yeah, because the reason for that is that if they're only allowed to use HE cram, that means that lambs are going to be really effective against them, almost too effective. So, what we could do is have perhaps some of their expert, like if we get expert and godly craft with cram cannons for Hawa, they can have like APS smoke guns on them, like heat smoke or something like that, and that can mess up enemy lambs at the very least. It's not going to do anything against Seawers or interceptors, but still, it'd be a little cheeky surprise for people who want to coast through with lambs only. Platoon of speedboats scrapping out Merv mag bombs would be very fun. Oh, it would be hilarious. It would be absolutely hilarious, and we should probably do that at some point. Just even if it's not for this campaign. So, don't mind me. I'm just going to delete all these barrels, and I'm going to... So we got a flash suppressor, and then elevation barrel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why have I done this? This is not the smartest way to do this thing. There we go. There we're done. Right. Elevation barrel, then motor-driven barrel start, motor-driven barrel middle, 1, 2, and then motor-driven barrel end, and then a whole bunch of regular barrels. Whee! There we go. What fun! Whee! Perfect. And I'm going to copy all of that, or at least... You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go... I'm going to leave it like that, why not? Let's see if it fires. It does! Right, let's go here and try and be clever. Do-do-do-do. Meow 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 meow. Okay, hopefully this doesn't look too boring. You can always fix it later. Getting enough smoke to matter for lambs is hard. That is true. It hopefully would... It really only works against, like, default lambs node settings, which means they stop firing when they're smoked. But yeah, it can work. It can sometimes work. It used to work much better, to be perfectly honest with you. What's this? Maybe I should rethink this deco. Or maybe I shouldn't. Hold on, I'm just gonna do this and... Right. Not gonna do the deco just yet. In fact, I'm gonna remove these barrels as well because that'll make my life easier. Do... And why have I done this? I always do this, I think in the moment, and then it doesn't work. And of course we are going to deco the hell out of this, because we simply must. Alright, let's do this now. Okay, there's all that. Jolly good. Lots of reinforced wood, because apparently we hate ourselves. Reinforced wood's not very good, by the way, which is one of the reasons why Hawa is definitely going to be the easy faction. I didn't put a bloody fuse on this, did I? I did not. No worries. What is that? Reload time? We can put a fuse right here. Right here we can. Inertial, that'll do. Right, this is not going to win any prizes, either of the beauty variety or otherwise. Right, DK panel. And just lots of applique panels, because apparently that's what we do around here. This is going to be the wood faction, but also the applique panel faction. I hope everyone's okay with that. Okay, let's do that. Itch that only spamming mode bombs can scratch. Cat hours. Yay. Any chance you can look at the Sewell rat attack on the workshop? It is my first edition. I want to know how bad it is. If you think it's bad, you shouldn't submit it. Like, I can look at it. Do you want the stream? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking at Sewell craft today. Because it's all about the Hawa, baby. All about the Hawa. Heavy armor wood, except there's no heavy armor, so it's really just, Wah. This is the Wah faction, not to be confused with the Warhammer thing of the orcs going Wah. I'm just saying things at this point. I'd kind of hoped that cutting my hair so short would allow superior cooling to my brain. Tragically, that doesn't seem to be the case. It's just as ineffective as ever. My queen. Okay, there we go. And time to put some... Right, I am gonna do the rubber trick. Because I can. You would be amazed at the rubber trick. Are you prepared for the rubber trick? I hope you are. Because it's really good. Alright, let's go here. And just for giggles, I'm going to do this differently. And what is it? Applique corner like so. There's going to be a little gap here. Corner 4 meters. Where does this go? It goes right there. Applique slope 1 meter there, and then something like this. So this is EMP proofing, what I'm doing right here for this detection. And I believe EMP doesn't jump diagonally, so that should work. Got this little rubber platform here. Going to have a bearing rangefinder, like so, elevated. Aha! That does not work very well. Bollocks. Looks like we can't do that. Right, so we can only go over here. That is okay. So 2 meters over here. Whoops. Help, I'm all over the place. There we go. And it's going to have a tracker. I could put this on a turret, actually. That would work well. Let's go with a... We're gonna go with a 360 camera and a camera tracker. Ironically, this thing's gonna be blinded by smoke, and we're gonna have a wooden pole here, and it's going to be material cedar. This is something that Ralston, well, no, it's something I learned on a Ralston stream. It's just if you want to make a wooden, like, platform, so to speak, circular, you do something like this. And the yaw is going to be not that. That does nothing. Cool. And let's make that 5.5, and let's make that trim, because that'll be really cool. Ta-da! This isn't looking like how I thought it would be. So about today, all about them trees. Wah! Yay! Kind of like a smooth Dalek, one without the walls. Yay! We are going to duct tape trees on this. Make it a tree with layers of creme and a tree crown at the top. Yeah, there's going to be... We're going to put bushes on this. No worries. Don't you worry. There's going to be so many bushes on this. I hope you like bush, because there's going to be bush. You ever say things from your improv brain and immediately regret it? Because that is my whole life at the moment, I do have to say. And let's just go like so. Boop. Is there a simple weapons only custom campaign? Not that I know of. Somebody would probably be making that. I don't like... I'm going to just put somewhere in here. Oh yeah, now I've really done it. Okay. I've put the bloody AI at the front. This is what I get. Okay. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to grab that turret, and I'm going to do some emergency stuff here. Alright, so save. Destroy all, and load. And... rotate 90 degrees clockwise, 90 degrees clockwise. And now... thing should be in the correct direction. AI at the back, little ammo box at the front. Jolly good. Jolly good, that's what we like to see. Now just a barrel on this. We also don't have enough processing power. So that's a problem. I'm gonna go with that is a problem. see here. What can we do here? That is not connected, which means I'm going to do something kind of stupid, which is all-in-one local weapon controller. And, whoops. That means we can do this. Hooray! Perfect. And now we can stick the barrel on here. Like so. This is very cheap. This is a very cheap little thing. Elevation barrel like so. And 1, 2, and an end, and... I don't know why I build like this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, what I'd like to do is right on the end there, I like to do this, because as it turns out, heavy barrels work both ways. Alright, now this thing is basically finished, so that means that we can combat test it, hopefully. Let's spawn it in against something really small. Let's spawn it against a side act. Let's see what happens. Oh, bravo, dude. It's not particularly heat-proof, is it? I might actually remove some of the payload compactors there. Interesting. Yeah, this is a really crap turret, I do have to say. But then again, it's supposed to be. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy it a little bit of time against heat everything. And I'm going to put a little skirt on it. A little heavy armor skirt. Not a heavy armor skirt, but you know what I mean. It's also gonna make it look more visually interesting. You are right in the water, my friend. That's weird. Interesting. You are clipping. Huh. Okay. Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck? What's your problem? You were working fine before, I think. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Damage debugging. I never figure out exactly how the turret overlap spin issues work. Hold on, there's a faster way of telling what we've done here. What have we done? Also, what have we done? Anything obvious? I don't think so. There we go. That works better. Hello, view streams. What kind of bush? It is the bush. Roasted is fuming at the thought of a simple weapons only. Yeah. Fortunately, I remember every embarrassing thing I've ever said since I was 10. Oh no. Turn on the turret clipping. Yep, tried that. Needs a few more fortress hovers. Maybe. Well, no. That's not what's needed. Alright, let's just go nuts on the trim. And I actually do want this thing to, for now. So 13, 11, need to remember to undo that later. 2 meter. 2 meter. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We've got kind of a foot, and that's very nice. Make this thing look a little bit better than what it currently does. And I might just remove all the things. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna do this. Custom campaigns are hard. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? And this way, it actually is starting to look a little bit like a tree. Because the Hawa like to do tree things. So it does remind me a lot like a Dalek, actually. Let's see here. How do here? Is this going to work as intended? It is going to work as intended. Hell yes. Look at that. This is what we like to see. Kind of. Sort of. I'm just mucking around right now. I'm having a muckabout. Not to be confused with a mukbang. That is completely different. Very different streaming audience. Are you sinking to be an underwater turret? What's the lore behind the Stonelight Presence and the Hawa Confederation? So the Stonelight Presence is essentially an AI, like, terraforming slash exploratory force that crash landed on this planet, on the planet of Plutono, and got damaged. So it's like it's kind of gone haywire and has basically mistaken the ruins of long dead civilizations for like its masters, and is essentially, it's basically a crazy robot that has gotten religion. Except the religions are dead and it has really no idea what's going on. It's just making things up as it goes. The player character in this campaign actually is like the only sane part of the Stonelight Presence that remains, and is essentially an android that's tried to warn the locals of the planet about how dangerous this thing really is, but has been rebuffed at every turn and has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. The Hawa Confederation is a confederation of different little states in the southern part of the planet that kind of like, they market themselves as, you know, being one with nature and stuff like that, but really, at their core, they exploit the hell out of the environment, and are kind of trade rivals of the Amphitasma Alliance, which is the amphibious tank faction. And yeah, so they're not good guys, and so you shouldn't feel too bad about blowing up all their stuff. Whee! I hope that clears things up. The Stonelight Presence is quite fun. Quite a fun idea. Whee! Let's go here, do that. I think I am going to do some bloody awful Tetris right here. I'm gonna stick the 2 connection Tetris. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's real bad. Oh, it's real bad. Let's get this to like so, because I want a 10-second reload. There we go. I like this, or I like this, I does. Whee! Whee! Beautiful, beautiful. Very cool, yeah. Very cool, lore is fun, yay! Should we have a border lore redeem? I mean, that's kind of depends on what game I end up playing on stream, is the thing. So you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to bulk out this turret to look more cool. So what do we got here? We're going to do wedges like so. Just to make this thing look a little bit more interesting. I'll think about that. Like, we could do a border lore restore. I don't have a hell of a lot of lore in general. Just, I don't have lore burning a hole in my pocket. Apparently, I have wisdom burning a hole in my pocket. The saving grace there is that it doesn't actually have to be wise. It just has to sound wise enough. Alright. Ah! Building all the stuff. Holy moly, I'm building all the stuff. Are you even seeing all the stuff? You better look at all the stuff I'm building. Okay, I like this. I like how this is going. It's definitely not a super good thing. You know what we need to shoot at? We need to shoot at the fireweed, because that'll be funny. First, save the vehicle. I could stick missile interceptors on this, actually. That could be fun. Let's do here, fireweed. Yep. Oh yeah, this is an HE frag turret, and I should treat it as such. Horrible accuracy, though. Yeah, that applique turret is doing work. That applique armor is doing work, I'm sorry to say. Not sorry to say. Alright, well, it's dealing damage against a fireweed, and that's nice. Whee! Merry little cram turret. Ta-da. It just occurred to me, I should put some frag in there, because that's allowed for Hawa. That is absolutely allowed for Hawa, and we should do that. So, I'm gonna stick some frag in here. I'm gonna stick some frag in here. I forgot that frag was allowed because, I don't know, I'm very forgetful, I suppose. Neat! Okay, we got some of that. What else can we do here? This thing's mostly done, to be perfectly honest with you. Alright. We need some bushes. Do I have in my decorations folder some bushes? Decoration. I do not. Do I have custom faction decorations? No, I do not. You know what that means? I'm going to spawn in the Metasattva plantation and rip some stuff off there. Where is it? It is here. Because this thing is just ugly with trees and bushes and stuff like that. Highlight my message or you accumulate points. Alright. What is a redeem? I keep seeing it pop up, but I don't understand it. Okay. I feel like the border law could just be a thing you were doing a playthrough. Add a disclaimer to only redeem during CC. You know people aren't gonna do that. Interesting. Almost intriguing. Okay, this isn't actually what I wanted. Wait, no, here's a bush. Here's a bush. You know what? We've got about 20 minutes left. I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to just stick radioactive material willy-nilly all over this place. So let's do here. And let's do bright green. And look up nuclear material and make it really wide. Whoop. Whoop. 5 and 5. And copy and a new decoration and paste and add a yaw of 45. I'm going to actually move. That was premature. Okay, let's go up, down, 1. Pitch, roll. And same here, up, down position. 1.5. Pitch. Roll, and we have a bush. We have a little bush. Or at least something that looks like a bush, I hope. I'm going to put a bush over here. Lovely asymmetry. Yours is going to be like wee, and yours is going to be like wee. Pitch is actually going to be... Alright, reset all of that. And rotate. What way do we want to rotate this thing? We want to rotate it like... this is hard, this is hard. There we go. And over here as well. Zoop, zoop. Zoop. Yay, we have a bush. Okay, what are we saying? Best deal ever. 33k blocks for 1.3. Hold on. Ah, this thing is actually still really cheap. Does 1.3k materials and I think 1.3 million materials. Does that work for a Soul Boss BB? I mean, that can work so long as it's below 30k blocks or below and doesn't use cheese. That could be good. Oh yeah, like, there are still battleship things open. So see here, the cruiser... Actually, no, there's not actually any spots open for battleships for the Haugen Confederation. We've got enough of them. There are spots open for carriers and destroyers. Or are you talking about, wait. For Sewol boss, yeah, for the Sewol thing, I think there are still battleship. There's one spot open for another battleship expert. Yeah, so the chat was right. Stripping bits. Okay, you meant Sewol. Right, sorry, my bad. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm concentrating on me bush. It's really hard. Okay, and rotate. Just trying to concentrate on me bush. You know how hard that is? Bush is hard. Especially George W. Bush. Why did I say that? That was weird. Anything? Yeah, there we go. Bush, bush. Does this look bushy enough? I hope it looks bushy enough. And let's do just that. I'm actually not doing myself any favor here. I'm going to delete that. Make this much more simple. And copy. And paste. And and also you're this a little bit. Whoops, no, not what I wanted. And rotate it a little bit. It's going crazy. Help! There we go. We have some bush. We have some bush. And paste all. And just pitch. Nope. And a little bit of. And your. Pokes out the bottom. That's no good. Pokes out the bottom, that's no good. Pokes out the bottom, that's no good. Can you stop going cuckoo crazy, please? Oi! Stop going cuckoo crazy. The light is flickering in my room, and like, if I have a blackout right now, oh, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. Funky bush. Funky bush is funky bush, and I'm gonna add a nice aesthetic hat over here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. There we go. Camouflaged. And we're gonna do some creepers or something. Do you not have a UPS for your computer? I do. It's a surge protector rather than uninterruptible power supply because, I don't know, I live on the edge, I guess? So, whoa, checking in holy, that turret looks better and more finished than anything I've ever built. Well, thank you. Don't sell yourself short. You never know how far you might come. This needs to be, where is it? It needs to be, here we go. Why am I putting this in the thing? Okay, so there it looks like that. I should color the barrel with fun colors, shouldn't I? Just all the colors there. That looks fun. I'm gonna add some creepers. Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? And I think some dangly recoil absorbers look really good for that. So down, forward. How's that looking? That's actually a little bit too much. I generally do this for like radio aerials and stuff like that. So copy. Actually, no, let's do this. This. And I think we're going to do a little material override here to, what should we do? Let's do lead. Oh, we can do that. We can do that for the other thing as well. Copy, add new decoration, paste, left right positioning is just over there. And it's going to be recoil absorber 1 meter, 3 meter rather. And over here, we're going to just move it back a little bit, forward, backward, like so. And yeah, cool. Just want to see if we can, firstly, turn that back on. If I do the material override to lead, what is this? Oh, yes! Look at that! Oh, man, I'm so bummed I didn't do that already. Make it look like lead, it looks more like a bush, as opposed to not a bush. Hooray! By the way, I just changed my tires. Yay! Just got an amazing camera trick if you're interested. Alright. It makes the camera butter smooth. Okay. Spill the beans, Rawston. And yes, I am decoing. A lot. This turret is not the most effective thing. It's just one of those things that if you forget about it, it will put holes in you. So, me likey. Go into settings, key bindings, camera smoothing. It's unassigned by default, but it's a game changer for streaming recording. Okay, so let's try that. Settings, key bindings, key mapping, camera smoothing. Water controller, complex control. Where? Oh, that's key mapping. Alright, camera. So. Okay, let's toggle that to. What shall we toggle that towards? Let's. What have you toggled to it? Alright. Let's toggle that to. All my campaign thing. Let's toggle that to... What's a thing I never use? NMJ. I never use J for anything, so I use mouse for, can use right control. I use right control to fire the weapon though, so... Listen for binding first. Yeah, good point. I'm gonna set that to J. And... Right, so this is how the camera normally moves. If I do that... Huh. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Oh, that does smooth out. It adds a little bit of delay, actually. Okay, thanks, Ralston. That's a good thing to know. We've learned something today. We've learned multiple things. We've also learned that AI mainframes explode violently enough that they can set off ammo barrels. So, I didn't know that before, but by gum, now we do. Copy that. I'm just going to put one over here. Paste. Pasty paste, and whoop, whoop, and whoop. And one, two over here. Paste all, yay, and whoop, and whoop. Don't think about how evenly spaced these things all are. Alright, so, and just one over here, whoop, and whoop, and whoop, and whoop. Okay, good. Hell yeah, this looks like it's got stuff growing on it. Yeah, it's so nice, yeah. Just taught me while recording a plane bombing run. Oh, neat! Fuel tanks also cause fires when destroyed. We know that. Oh, we know that. Oh, yeah. Glad I could share some niche knowledge. Jolly good. Okay. Ooh, wait. Just making sure. Yeah, I know. You never... That's the thing with Frontal Depths. You never know for sure whether someone knows something or not until they demonstrate it or tell you. I'm actually gonna stick... No, that would look weird. I will stick... Whoop, oh no. I will stick some creepers on the barrel itself. I'm sure they do just fine there. Yes. Yes. Just a little bit of growth. Yeah, I like to imagine that the Hawa like to stick these creepers and stuff like all over their craft to say, look, we're friends with nature, but in reality these creepers... or just these dangly little plants, are a horribly invasive species, and they've spread them everywhere. So, yeah. Actually, hold on. I want to see, actually, if this thing even needs an ammo barrel. It might not need it at all. Yeah, no, it needs it. Oh, actually, it needs more ammo, but screw it. I'm like, this thing is never going to survive long enough. What's an exploding flower, by the way? Because, this thing's basically done, honestly. I'm just going to paint some detail around there. Do some under shading, like so. Reverse counter shading, make it pop a little bit. Yeah, we're basically done here. Still a little bit plain there, though. I feel like teacher watching a student graduate. Don't you patronize me. You've been watching me for years. Okay. Lettuce is an invasive species. Oh yeah, I feel like how a tree deco is equivalent to mounting skulls to your craft or castles. Yep. There's one that explodes to spread speed. Recommend adding a dark tone around where the plants are to make it looks like it's decayed. That's a good point. How the hell am I going to do that? Let's do something like this. Just patchy. Okay. Not around the creepers, I don't think. That pops too much. Wait a minute, what the hell was this? 29? Uh-oh. Trim. There we go. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, that works. That works. Just kind of stained a little bit. Let us invade! Yes, it's exactly because I've been watching for you that I'm so proud of you doing so much aesthetics. Yay! Cool. There's an exploding cucumber. What does this remind us of? We need to name it. We need to name this thing. Firstly, let's make sure it's full up on materials. And this thing shouldn't have too much problems with all this stuff. Actually, I am going to fill it with resources like so. Tanks for nothing. There we go. There we go. Watermelon, jack pine. I do like jack pine. Tower of lettuce. For lettuce. Yay. Okay, let's call this the jack pine because I like the sound of that. Jack pine cram turret. Looks like a tree stump, yeah. Also, I want to I want to put some kind of mantlet here, and I think I know what to do. I think I knows what's to do. It is going to be applique style. So we're just gonna go trim and no, don't hide the original mesh. That's bad. Scale. Oh, we move. We up down positioning is minus. Forward backward scaling is also good. Nope. Actually, no. That's going to be 3. No, that's going to be 2. And we're going to drop it down a little bit. Or not. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Up, down. Interesting. And rotate it just a smidge. Okay, let's just... Alright, that's not correct. Right. Roll just a smidge like... Ah! It's stuck! 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 Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. And forward a little bit. And material override is going to be applique, because that's fun. Yay, cool. Anyway, must look again. Yay! Share the camera, great. Hope stream goes well. Thank you, Roston. Thank you, thank you. Those leaves look coniferous. Yep. Good luck with the script writing. Yeah. Good, something like wood sorrel. Yeah. Actually, I like the wood sorrel idea as well. Alright, so sorrel... Actually, jack pine. I like how jack pine rolls off the tongue. And let's add a little bit of elevation to this. Just like 5 is always too much. There we go. This thing is got cheeky cheeks. And no defenses to speak of. Alright, let's chuck you against the fireweed again, because that'll be funny. Whee! Hooray! Whee! Jack Pine doing just fine. Maybe it shouldn't aim for stuff just above the waterline, because that's going to be bad in this case. Or not, it could blow the detection straight off. Whee! I love the fireweed. The fireweed is so fun to test against. Uh-oh. A bluey. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna make 2 adjustments here. The hell was I doing? Alright, so I'm going to be super cheeky and make this thing have a timed fuse as well as everything else, just to troll people just a smidge. Whoop. And 180 degrees. Yes, okay, I've already set that. And what was the other thing I was gonna do? I just forgot. Foot full of sleep. Oh no! Key binding, smooth camera. Yep, that is a fast reload for Cram. That's because the Cram cannon is the only thing this has, and well, it doesn't have great firepower anyway, so it don't really matter. It should be able to bully a fireweed, and that's all I really care about. And, oh yeah, that was the other thing. I was gonna go here. We can always make this thing even more pretty later. And where was it? Aimpoint selection card. Don't even worry about it. And that's all good. And that'll do for this stream, probably. Let's have it shoot at, what's another tiny thing we can shoot at? Let's have it shoot at a Kermit. Because that's funny. Can you even hit the Kermit? Huh, alright. Alright, you know what's a good idea, though, is actually setting a timed fuse in the thingy-bobby. What's it? Time from launch. Whee! I don't actually do HE frag crams a lot. They're a lot of fun. They're just not particularly useful because they get shot down way too easily. But, you know what? Right, let's do some smooth camera angles. This is the smooth camera we got. That does look good. Alright, Rawston is very helpful. Well, the Kermit just got bullied. Oh no! Whee! Well, that worked. Don't hit Kermit. Oh no, we hit Kermit. Maybe only one fuse. No. We might as well just have 2 fuses on this thing. This shell health for a Cram is pathetic. It only has 2,000 shell health anyway, so it's not really something that is meant to be a serious roadblock. But it is a fun little thing. It's got plants on it. Jolly good. I love this thing. Look how this looks. Damn. Pretty simple deco job, but let's see what else we can shoot at. How well do you do against a plane? Somehow I doubt you're going to do well, because this is a Cram cannon. Actually, you know what? Since it has absolutely ass shell health anyway, I might as well remove that flash suppressor on it. Oh, wait, does this thing even have a flash suppressor? It does not, so I didn't need to worry about that. Yeah, nope, it's never going to shoot down that plane. It is never going to manage that. Whee! Okay, that will freaking do. We need to shoot at a commodity, though. We absolutely must, which is in the godly section for some stupid reason. Alright. Where's it? Where's the commodity? There it is. Whee! The commodity might win, though. Alright, so, usual industry stuff. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was a great time. I loved it. Yep, looks like our turret is going to be very badly damaged. It looks like we're going to have to... Oh, no, I didn't save this thing. as what it's supposed to be. Let's go fortresses. What was the name? The Jack, Wow, thank you, Last Data, for those gifted subs. Holy crap. Alright, who's leaving? Driver's leaving. Okay, bye. What was the thing? Jack something? Jack Burger? Jack something? Damn it. What was it? Damn it. What was that name? Watermelon? Jack Pine. Alright. Jack Pine, that was the one. Thank you, Jack Pine. Oh, people said it in chat. I didn't need to. Alright. Alright. Jack Pine. Yay. Spawn in another Jack Pine. Quick. Yay! I haven't made, like, a tiny, crappy turret, like, in the longest of times. Oh, yeah, stretch! Stretching is good. Oh, stretching is very good. Oh, yeah, stretching is amazing. Ah! Ah! Can you imagine just having a bunch of these little turrets just, be a horrible surprise for anyone who's, walking into this campaign too cocky? Whee! Little floaty fortresses of cram. Yay! Da 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 da. Le Japon. Okay, usual stuff. Thank you so much for tuning in. Custom campaign Discord. It's called Canoemageddon. We should probably change that at some point. And, yeah, next from the depth stream will be Amphitazwa again. I'm not sure why I'm doing knife hands. It's fun. Do it at home. It feels good. So yeah, and tomorrow is a drawing stream, so I need to think of a theme for that. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Probably, hopefully something fun. Oh wow, is this on fire? Yay! Very much on fire. Also, I think, yep, hey, I did. Oh, this is a crappy little cram turret, but it's so fun to blow up. Okay, read the book. Oh yeah, Two of Rogues. My goodness, I'm gonna finish the second book eventually. Look forward to that. And yeah, 3D Record would be so proud. The commodity is actually winning a fight. Okay, when are we doing the Republic? Let me see. 1, 2... Actually, next week. So, sometime probably. No, not... Yeah, no. Probably in exactly 1 week, now I think about it. So you got time to make sure your survival craft are, like, really good. Let's repair our turrets here. Let's have a repaired turret. I have never really... I kind of want to play a campaign now where, like, we spam cheap fortresses. Also, this camera smoothing thing is going to be the absolute business. Oh, I had it online. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! No! Too spicy for Twitch! Too spicy for Twitch! No! Cut! Cut! Terms of service! Oh, that is disgusting! I didn't know fortresses could do that. What the... Merging! They will merge into a bigger and better tree. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Tomatoes are too spicy for Twitch. Yep. Okay. Have a great one, everyone. I'll see you next time. Drawing stream tomorrow. Don't miss it. It's really good. And, see ya. Farewell. Bye.